Hey Nash, what should we make?
I'm in the mood for pho, but it's too hot out for soup. Let's try turning pho into a burrito and make a Phorrito.
All right, let's make a Phorrito. So you probably know we love fusions here at Chaos Kitchen. And after that animal style lasagna, I was thinking, what else can we put together? And then it came to me, what if we put pho and a burrito together and made a Phorrito? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take some of the flavors and some of the components of pho, Vietnamese soup that I'm sure we all know and love, and we are going to make that into a burrito and see if it works. So without further ado, let's go. So we start by thin slicing some onions and some jalapenos. Then to a pan on medium heat, with a little bit of oil, we throw in our onions and our peppers. And we're just gonna saute these guys up a little bit until they're softened, not trying to caramelize them too much or anything like that. Because normally you would put these raw into the soup and the hot broth would cook it. And while our veggies are cooking, bring a few quarts of salted water up to a boil. And then we have this vermicelli rice noodles here. So we're gonna throw these into the burrito, just like the noodles you get with pho. These are a little bit thinner than the normal ones I'd normally get, but it's what they had. So put those in for 2 to 3 minutes. And once your noodles are cooked, go ahead and fish them out and drain them, set them aside. Once your onions and your peppers have softened, go ahead and pull them out, kill the heat, set them aside. Then we bring out a medium-ish pot. We want some pho broth for this portion. So you could make it yourself if you have 24 hours to spare and you planned ahead, or you could probably get some from a restaurant, any sort of Vietnamese restaurant. You could probably just buy broth. I don't see why not. Or you go to the grocery store and get something like this. That's what I'm using. It's not gonna be as good as you get it from a restaurant and make yourself, but for this, it'll do. So pour some of that in there. Then we want to turn the heat on, bring it up to a boil. While we're waiting for our broth to boil, get a ribeye out. This one's been in the freezer for about 15 minutes. It's just gonna help us make thin slices. And then we just make as thin slices as you can with your knife. Once your broth comes up to a boil, just wanna put our pieces of meat in there and literally cook them for like 20 or 30 seconds. And this is just like how if you get pho, they put the meat in raw and they pour the broth over the top and that cooks the meat. We're doing the same thing basically, and usually just kind of work in batches. And now we build. So we're gonna start by putting down a little bit of chili garlic paste. Then we're gonna lay down a layer of our meat. I wish I'd gotten it thinner, but oh, it'll still be good. Then we put down some of our noodles. Probably best to cook these like right before you use them because they tend to do this. And you could throw them back in the broth if you want, but I'm kind of impatient. So we do a layer of our noodles there and some of our onions and jalapenos. Then I usually add some hoisin and some sriracha to my broth. So we'll do a little bit of hoisin, a little bit of sriracha. Oh, geez. That was fun. If you saved some of your broth like you should have, but I forgot, then I would just put just a little bit of broth onto this guy, just to give it some of probably the noodles will soak most of it up. And then a little bit of Thai basil. I don't have Thai basil, so I'm just using regular basil. Sorry, Vietnamese people. And that should do it. So then we can put our guy together. I could have put way more crap in there. Oh well, it'll be good. I could have put way more stuff in there, but the problem for me is I usually tend to overstuff my burritos and then it's problematic when you try to roll them up. So I may have been a little too conservative on this one. So then back to like cast iron pan or some sort of pan on high heat. We're just gonna grill this guy off to seal everything together. Thanks for the extra sound effects, Nash. Appreciate that. Now we put our guy seam side down. And with a little char all around, you can go ahead and kill the heat, pull your guy out. Oh, bean sprouts. There's our guy all constructed. I just realized I totally forgot the bean sprouts. I bought them just for this stupid thing and forgot them. So for you, add bean sprouts and a little bit of a squeeze of lemon juice. Those are 2 things I forgot to do. This is why you should write down, folks. So let's go ahead and cut this guy open. See what we got. I mean, it looks good. It looks like pho. Cool. And there we have our Phorrito. And it's time for a bite. All right, so because I forgot the lemon juice, just gonna squeeze a little bit on here. Cheers. It's pho in a burrito. It's freaking delicious. And look, put whatever you put in your pho into your burrito. Like I said, I like the hoisin and the sriracha, a little bit of the lime. Had I not been a dumbass, I would have remembered the bean sprouts. Although I don't know if that would make it any better. But if you love bean sprouts, then don't forget that step. And if there's anything else you add to your pho, you do you, boo. Freaking amazing. Go try it. I love this one. Out of 10. But hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey, bud. How you doing?
I'm good, just been watching YouTube videos to get recipe ideas. But instead, I learned that Bigfoot is real and he has a vlog.
Well, check it out. We made these Phorritos you wanted. And of course, I made you your own that's dog friendly. So here you go. What do you think?
That is delicious. It's a perfect union of the flavors of pho, but all wrapped up in a burrito you can eat with your hands. If only I had hands.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars.
Nash approves, I approve. Look, another great fusion. If you like pho and you've always wanted to put pho in a burrito, then go make it. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second, subscribe, like, share, comment. That would help us out. Hit that bell for notifications. If there's anything you want me to make, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments or head over to our website, timschaoskitchen.com. Send us a message there. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.